In this short tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use ThingLink for education. You are going to use it in class to create a plot diagram for World War II. As an example, I am going to model the same kind of activity using a plot diagram for World War I. The first thing we need to do is go to thinglink.com/edu, and you can create an education account. You are a student, so here you would click I am a student. And you can create an account either using your name, email, password, or you can log in with social media. It's up to you. I already have a teacher account, and so I am going to log in using that account. Now once I've logged in, I already have content. You will need to create your first ThingLink. So you would hit plus, create, and the next thing you'd do would be to choose images or drag and drop here. Now just so you know, in Haiku, Mr. Friend is going to leave you with a box that looks like this, a content block, and you are going to click on the template. It's going to download, and then we are going to upload that or drag it into our ThingLink. And then what will happen is we get our background template for our ThingLink, which is your plot diagram. Now the default is my interactive image. I'm going to just close this one and save it because I have already started. I guess I have to add a tag. Let me add a tag. Hello. And goodbye. Now I'm going to go to me, and you would do this if you haven't finished your work and you'd saved and you need to go back and open it again, because under me will be your previous ThingLinks that you've made. I've made a few. So here is my World War I plot diagram example that I've already started. I'm going to click on it. And you can see I've already worked on 3 areas. And I want to edit and continue working. So I click edit on the right hand side. And the way that ThingLink works is you simply need to click on the screen or click on what you've already done, and you will either add an icon or you'll be able to edit an icon. So if you look at your handout of the plot diagram, you know that this is the exposition or the background to the event. And so if I just hover over it, then we can see that in my case I have written exposition and I've given you an explanation of the background to World War I. Then I've found an image of the alliance system, essentially. If you get involved, you'll get involved, we'll get involved, we'll get involved, we will get involved, and all hell will break loose. So that's kind of the background to the events, thanks to the militarism of Germany that started in the 1870s. So at the end, for my resolution, and we can see resolution, I said the Treaty of Versailles is the resolution, and the classic image of the reparations payments that incidentally were finished paid in 2012 will pop up here. And in between we obviously have the conflict, the rising action, for which you need to come up with 3 events, the climax, the falling action, and the solution. My solution for World War I would be the Paris Peace Conference, and I've explained here contextually my justification for including this as the solution. So let's add one element so you can see how we do it. So let me save that tag. I'm going to look at one element of rising action. So I will just click here, and we can see because the red dot is the last icon that I used, it's the one that pops up. You can click on the icons down here on the left and you get all kinds. I am going to suggest to you that you only use the top line. You ignore anything that deals remotely with the holiday season, and perhaps the only others that we may choose would be information or play. let's ignore social media. I think that these circles and these circles give us the best visual. So I will go back and choose the red circle once more, and now what I can do is I can link to an image, and that would be a URL address. So I need to go find one, and one of the elements I'm going to choose would be the sinking of the Lusitania. It's one of the things that brings the US closer into the entry of the war, and for me, my pivotal point, my climax up here, is the US arriving in the war, because it really spells the end for Germany. And so let me go find a picture of the Lusitania. I simply did a Google search through images. I found this classic newspaper headline. I'm going to right click on the image. I'm going to copy that image URL. I'm going to go back to my plot diagram, and I'm going to paste it in here, and then I would add my textual evidence as to why I chose it and why it's significant right here. And I know it's gobbledygook, but we're just getting through quickly. And so there we go. So now what we can see if we save our work, and I suggest you continually save, is that whenever you hover over a thing link, all you need to do is hover over each and you will get an explanation. And that's how it works. Now the final element of this project is to share it out and put it within your wiki on Haiku. And this is quite simple. We simply share our thing link. We need to make sure that we iframe embed this so it shows up in Haiku. So I'm going to select that check mark. And then we need to copy this code to our clipboard. So it's basically Control C, but I'm going to click there, Control C. I'm going to go to Haiku, and on the same page that has the template for download and a short PowerPoint type presentation on how to create a thing link, I'm going to add a content block, and I'm going to embed the web. I'm going to copy the embed code from that thing link so it appears in Haiku. I simply Control V or paste my code here. I title it with my group name or the names of the students in the group. Here's my name. I'm going to block place it. In this case I will choose down here, and I will hit save, and now you will see that our thing link is embedded directly within Haiku. I hope you found this tutorial useful. Good luck with your World War II plot diagram.